What's up, guys? So for the next 12 Sundays, I'm going to be delivering a message about emotional health. And it's going to be focused on the 12 fights that I think that we all face. And there's so many other fights, but these 12, I think, are the most fundamental to being at peace and achieving things in life. You know, we all say the most important fight, you've heard it 1,000 times, is between you and you. But if we just peel that back a step further and say, well, what's really going on underneath? I see it as a fight between our emotions and our principles. So we're going to talk about this each week, and we're going to talk about a different principle and a different emotion to trigger that principle. The first one I want to talk about today is the fight between faith and fear. Faith and fear. Fear, I think, it's primal, it's ancient, it's kept us alive for thousands of years, and it's so important. It's not an emotion that we want to eradicate or get rid of, but it's an emotion that we want to become very comfortable with. But we don't want to get in a habit, which most of us do, myself included. I've made the same mistakes, habit of making decisions based on the fear. Call that fear-based decision making. What we want to get in a habit of is feeling the fear and then applying a faith-based decision. So here are a couple things I want you to remember. Number one, embrace fear. Don't run from it, acknowledge it, don't ignore it, don't deny it, etc. Whatever's giving you fear, accept it and embrace it. Number two, ask yourself, am I feeling like I want to take action or not? If you're feeling like you don't want to take action, that probably means you're responding to that fear with a fear-based decision. Number three, ask yourself, what is this decision I can make where I go out on faith with the belief that I'm going to have a better outcome on the other side of this? And I want you to choose that decision and just give it a shot. Just go out and, don't respond right away. Maybe take 24 hours to digest whatever the situation is before you respond. But I want you to focus on biasing action. Biasing action is, generally speaking, faith-based decision-making. And the last thing I want you to think about when you're trying to guide which action that you pick is what are your three core principles that you believe in, that drive you, that at your core are what make you you. And then I want you to find a reminder for those three principles. For me, my reminder is I usually keep something on my wrist. I try to only focus on no more than three principles that I'm working on at the time. And whenever I'm about to make a rash, fear-based decision, I just look down and it grounds me for a split second. Gives me 10 seconds to breathe and make a better decision. So try that. Once again, that's faith versus fear. Acknowledge the fear, embrace the fear, but always choose faith. And hopefully you can inspire somebody in your community or in your family or in your office to do the same. I'll see you next week.